Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Today, we got a new DLC for Way of the Hunter. And, it's something new. As they said in the Discord, this update isn't going to be huge. It's mainly just to celebrate like the 3-year anniversary. So they decided to go ahead and give us a few new rifles, and we're going to get into those. I'm going to show you what those are. The first rifle I want to talk about is the Prairie Hunter, the Jack. This one is chambered in 44 rim mag, and it's the next lever action you can get other than Grandpa's rifle. Has a capacity of 8, and it's normally right around 4 to 6 for the hunting tier. This classic lever action rifle is crafted in the good old US of A with meticulous attention to detail. So I do want to go ahead and check out the rifle in the inspect screen here. Yeah, and it looks really good. I like how they did this, the inspect, so you can really get a good look at the model. You have your iron sight right there. Oh yeah, nice illumination on it. You can see it really good. I like it. I like that. Looks really good. Nice lever action. They need to add more of them. Of course, we've been waiting forever to get these, but there you go. The new lever action and the flesh. I really like the stainless steel on that one. It looks really, really good. But the next one is the Van Hoyt Hawk Long Range. This one's just your typical old magazine fed bolt action rifle. Pretty plain Jane. 10 round capacity in the mag, a 224 Valkyrie chamber though, so you can get a little further out there and still make those hits. And it's a hunting tier 3 and 4. So as you can see, this is a long range bolt action rifle. Features a versatile bolt design compatible with standard AR style magazines. So we're starting to get kind of into the, but there you go. You have a magazine fed bolt action. And we'll take a quick look at this one too. I mean, pretty straightforward, just a magazine. Nice like little mag release there. Nice little details on the barrel here. It looked like it was threaded, but it's not. Nice details on there though. Free floating barrel looks like. Almost. It'd be cool to see if it was a free floating barrel. Anyway, we got some pretty cool attention to details like the trigger mechanism here. Then a nice little cheek rest. Pretty standard stuff here. Twisted bolt, fluted barrel, all pretty standard stuff. You got your mag release is kind of way up in there, but pretty cool little gun. I think some people will really dig this thing. Yeah, it's a little varmint gun. Might even be able to get couple deer out with this, I would suspect, right? Carry this thing around for a couple different tiers. That's not a bad idea. We'll check it out. There you go. That's the Van Hoyt Hawk Long Range 224. So the next one is the Mach Ford Mordecai Double Tap. This one looks pretty sweet. We're going to get into the details, but it's the break action. And it's a break action, so that's pretty cool. We got a 2-round capacity there. It is chambered in 416 rim mags, so that's sweet. We're talking about taking down some big boys now. I'm not sure exactly what all this round can take down, so I'm not super familiar. But I know that that's a really big round, and you can take down some pretty big stuff with that. And this is just, they have a pretty quick description here. This is a luxurious rifle for true connoisseurs. It has enough stopping power to stop most dangerous animals in their tracks. So that's pretty cool. Dangerous animals in their tracks. Definitely could take you down a grizzly. Definitely could, or a brown bear, I guess it is. A grizzly bear. You could definitely take down, bison. We're over here at Tikamoon, so you could definitely take down some water buffalo. Easily could take down a lion, all that. But check out the attention to detail on this thing. Now, if you were around in the beginning, you'll know about the shotgun they had there. And it had a little fox on it. Well, this one's got some lions on it. And I don't know if I'm just not loading it up, but you also have an elephant over here. What the one with the fox? What is that one called? So many rifles now. Oh, shotguns, duh. So we got the Wispy, the Holden Jack. This one? No, no. Oh, this one right here, the Cinnamonski. This is the other one that has the nice attention to detail there. I guess it's kind of still the same. Just about. It looks a little better over here. See, that looks a little bit better. There we go. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Oh no, something with the model just didn't load right on that last one. But you can see, look at that. That looks so nice. You got this lion here. You got a female lion there. All of this. This gun looks really good. I don't know what was going on with that before. Oh yeah, elephant. Definitely some meerkat there. I knew it looked good. I was worried about it. Look, even got some damage on it. Look at that. That is some attention to detail right there. See if this side has it. Nope, see? So you have a little spot where you're rubbing it. Almost looks like a little rub spot right there, huh? I'm just looking into stuff now. But really cool gun. Really looks nice. One thing I never really see though is the slings. Like, where would this thing be slung? Because I guarantee I'm about to put it on my back, right? Let's check that out. But look at this. Oh, yeah. Attention to detail. Amazing. I don't know what was going on. On this one, it has every mountaintop is within reach if you just keep climbing. There you go. That's pretty cool. Very true. I like this a lot. This is a pretty sweet gun. They need to add some more dangerous game in here now. But this is a perfect gun for Africa. Maybe even Africa 2.0, where they give us bigger animals. Who knows? Could be headed that way. I'm really liking it. I don't necessarily see a whole lot of reasons to pick it up unless you are a firearm enthusiast and you like using different weapons, because you only get 3 different weapons and then you get the e-collar. So over here in gear, I'm going to go over this real quick. This kind of thing, I don't know if I want to use it. I'm going to use it for the video and I'm going to test it out, but it has every animal that has a collar in here. So you don't need to carry these anymore. And right when we got our 3rd slot for our gear figured out, now 9 Rocks opens up 2 more slots in the collars by giving this. And I'll show you what I mean, because like, you go into your character, into your inventory, and you start taking all these out. Don't need to do that anymore. You just go over here and you grab your e-collar, wherever it is. Oh, did I not claim it yet? You gotta go over here to the store, first things first. And you gotta claim all your gear. Now we'll go back over here. Make it easy on ourselves. But you go into the collars, you'll grab your e-collar that covers everything, and now you have 2 spots open. Like, I feel like we're going backwards. Like with our gear here, they gave us the Nighthawk, right? Perfect. Then we got the stands. Awesome. We can deal with that. Fill it up. But now over here we got 2 slots. I'm like, what am I supposed to use? Do you just use a regular collar, or do I use this? Like, how more effective is this than the other thing? Like, how more effective is this e-collar versus all the other collars? Is it just the same? Because if it's just the same, then you have no reason to just use this. You got to hold it anyway, so it's not like you can leave it somewhere, walk away from it, and use the calls. It's just basically replacing all your calls. So that's something to consider. Now, each of the rifles does have some premium ammunition that you can get on here. So just keep that in mind if you like to do that sort of thing. Normally, the base ammo is pretty good for these weapons. But just so you know, each one has its own premium rounds. This one's interesting because it says handgun. And I have been a promoter for a handgun for a long time. Now right here you gotta be careful because the default is actually in the middle. So you can see how I have number 1 here, right? So we'll go to this one, to that. And you see how it changed? The default from this build that I'm in right now is in the middle. And then the other 2 premiums are the ones on the outside. But it says handguns. And you can know that I'm one that has been wanting some type of handgun. So this leaves me hopeful that we could possibly have a handgun. I think that's going to do it for the video. I just wanted to introduce you into the 3 new weapons and the new electronic collar. My take guys on it is, hey, if you're a firearm enthusiast, pick it up. You're going to like having the new rifles. Just play around with them. The little varmint rifle, the 224, it can cover a lot. And then the bigger boys, they're just fun to have. One of them has some really, really nice attention to detail. I think it's almost worth just picking it up for that rifle because it's so nice. The Mordecai, if you pick it up just for that one, I think that you'll be fairly pleased. It's a pretty sweet rifle. But if you're not a firearm enthusiast and you don't really care about an electronic collar, I don't see a whole lot of reason to pick this one up. It is some new rifles, and that is pretty cool. New lever action, new brake, and then just, you know, your AR style of bolt action rifle. But that's going to do it for this one. Do me a favor, drop a like on the video if you found anything in here interesting, helpful, useful, entertaining, any of that. Drop me a like. And as always, have a good day.